YouTube update video, I guess. It's about time. It's been a little while since I did a YouTube video. It's on here somewhere, right? There it is. That's the last time. So anyway, there's the last Saturday stickam. Then I did 6 videos in response to whatever his name is, butt plug, Senor butt plug, on the whole lawsuit thing, and you know, there's no, just incredibly disappointing that people are so hostile, and these principles are just so fundamental. I mean, the principle that when you tax vices or liberties, that you fundamentally cheat the poor in dramatic, almost dramatic ways. I mean, as the tax increases, less and less regular people can access a liberty, and it becomes something only the rich can have. So we basically make life something everybody has to purchase their right to it in some way. And yet, in some fundamental question, something hugely expensive, like the production of a new human being, which probably costs $350,000 to make a human being, to get it up to 18 years of age, healthy and wealthy, and, well, not wealthy, but healthy, you know, well constructed, maturated brain and such, you know, a huge amount of money, huge public resources, period. Yeah, we should not consider the rights of the poor, the ability of the poor to somehow finance that expense. Irony one. There's ironies throughout the whole thing, but these are just, you know, just to you know, and I won't even go into what we have as an expectation in terms of our government and democracy and protecting the rights of people. The whole point of the Constitution being the Bill of Rights being a defense, a shield against majority exploitation, is just so fundamental, and people seem outright hostile to that idea now. It's just amazing. Well, whatever. It's just disappointing, irritating, preposterous. Anyway. Alright, so anyway, so that's those 6 videos. That's the last I'll speak of them for now, until the subject comes up again. Okay, this was a response to, I think it's the dorky guy. Yeah, it's a good video, I think. I won't bother playing. Well, I can play a clip from one. I'll try to play one clip. Well, no, it's too late a video. That's before this one. Okay, this one's it. It's really like the Titanic. This is another guy who did a response video. That wasn't a bad video. And, you know, just talking about the Titanic metaphor. And the truth is, I really can't jump ahead. Yeah, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't see down here. So this really won't work. That's an idea. I have to preload the video. I'm not going to do that. So, any mind? Never mind. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, it's a good video. And then this was also a good video. Okay, the response video, it was kind of long. But, you know, it has a lot of the fundamental basic arguments in there. And so I want to get to some of them. Because, you know, the videos recently by people have just been horrible. I mean, Piro's back to talking about this fudgy, free-willy crap made out of quantum crap, which is crap. I mean, Snake Pilskiness is almost making a little bit of sense. But then in his videos, one video he's talking in the same drony manner that life is just doing this living thing. You as an individual just drony going through your little stupid life thinking you're getting somewhere, and blah, 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 blah is all we're here to do. And I just don't see the point of somebody calling themselves a philosopher or a thinker or a talker or a converser if that's all you're selling. If all you're selling is just make do and just make your little mud pies and don't think too hard because it might hurt you. And it's just pitiful. And it's just all over the place. Everybody's just talking all of this. You know, so I think Feta made a video. Yeah, there's this moderation. I'm a radical moderator. You know, I'm radically fence walking and, you know, I don't know, mushroom sitting. I mean, it's just like anything ever gets done that way. And so And it's the irony of it in this funny hysterical way, in the sense that I'm like looked at as this aggressive thing, and then what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm aggressively fighting for fail safe. I'm fighting for stop getting in everybody else's business. These people are moderate on the subject of creation. Yeah. I mean, something as aggressive as saying, I'm godlike and I know this will work out okay. I can draw straws for somebody else's welfare. I can roll dice with their balls, in a vice. I can roll dice with their balls in a vice. There, good line for a song. Right? So you're going to roll the dice and decide with a little snappy jaws. And I'm the radical. I'm the extremist. And yet this is the behavior. You're just sitting back saying, oh no, that's everyday stuff. That's nothing. That's not a decision at all. I didn't impose anything. I didn't do anything. No, that's not an action in the world. Rolling dice with somebody else's balls in a fucking bear trap. No. I'm just throwing dice, That's all. Yeah, I'm throwing them at the bear trap with the balls in the vice thing. But, yeah, I'm just throwing dice, man. Chill, dude. It's just, what the fuck? What is it with you people? I mean, it's just insane. No, the common average behavior is hysterically radical in the sense of its denial of fundamental truth. The fundamental truth of the game you're involved in. What's going on out there. What built that's out there. Have a little bit of context, a little bit of appreciation that you are far, like by 1,000,000 to 1, you are outnumbered in the life game by like dragonfly larvae and other insidious, monstrous machines that are just sitting somewhere in the mud right now, just waiting for some other sucker, some other hideous machine to swim by so they can grab it and bear trap its balls. It says to impose another little dose of horror. And I'm the radical. I'm the extremist. Because I say, hey, wait a minute, this is a little fucked up. You guys are playing with real bullets and real fucking swords. This isn't no kid game. Okay, this is real shit that's getting all cut to fucking shreds. And you're just sitting here pretending like it's all plastic. It all goes away. Yeah, we just forget about it, and then it never happened. How convenient. Oh, and that's not a radical approach? We have one guy arguing that the universe is splitting into a new universe every quantisecond. And, some other guy says the whole universe blips out of existence as soon as it's forgotten, it's forgotten. It never happened. It never even the past doesn't even exist. It didn't happen. Eraser. You just erase it. Pretend there's no price for anything because you can always say, it happened yesterday, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can do anything tomorrow. Because tomorrow will be yesterday, and then it'll never happened. Yeah, no, this place is insane. People are insane. And but yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, every single video is this. It's even Conference Report finally. Conference Report comes back and he makes a video of more wishy-washy, drony bullshit. He tells a little story about a woman who's frigid, and then she finds out, oh, I wasn't really frigid, and so that was depressing at first because, oh shit, you mean that's what an orgasm is? Well, that sure sucks. But then she came to realize that, oh well, it's okay, a little back rub is good enough, or whatever the bullshit is. Somehow it all works out in the end. Yeah, but it's just more of this make do, accept the do, live in the do. It's just all this Borgy crap of everybody just keep marching. Come on, everybody just keep marching. It's a parade. It's all stay on the road, people. Come on, people. It's all like some gay march to doom. But you're all color coordinated. You're all suitably emotionally dead. You're all comfortably warm enough. Yeah, so that makes it's all good because you're comfortably warm enough. You're properly hydrated because you have your little bottle of water with you. So it's okay. It's all good. No, it's goose-stepping doom. And it's the radical saying, no, this is a bad idea, this goose-steppy shit, this whole parade shit, this whole fucking do the Borgite. This is a bad idea, fucker. So some guy jumps in the road and says, stop it, assholes, grow the fuck up. Alright, this is a bad idea. No, that's a radical. Anyway. This is distracting me. So I did do a Puro video on this quantum stuff. I'll talk more about that. I do like the subject, but it isn't terribly relevant. I mean, that's the part that pisses me off. Quantum is not the answer to our consciousness. It's not the answer to anything, and it's just amazing how many of these scientists are just so full of shit. And it's another weird example too, where here you have a place where there is no moderation. I mean, all these extreme, loopy ideas that they're clinging to, they don't go with the safe, simple answer. No, they go with the radical, extreme, loopy answer, and they're all proud of themselves. Let's just make up some kind of bizarre shit. It's just... what can I say? It's just very disappointing. I mean, the loopier the idea, the more people tend to migrate to it, because it's somehow self-satisfying to think you're in a, multiverse. I'm trying to think of some sort of how you can cube that. Like that'll be the next phase. Will be, a multiverse. It's all holograms piled on top of each other. But people love that word hologram too. That's another one. Just, ooh, look, it changes. Ooh, it's cool. Changey. Sparkly. It's all just glitter and bullshit. Yeah, that's all that's going on here. All right, so I didn't mean to get this despondent, but that's why I just haven't. I was gonna make this video last night, and I was like, I can't make this video. This is too depressing. Yeah, that's it. It's too depressing. So anyway, Newton commentary. There's a video there. I guess I should check that out. Anyway, link. Yeah, I can check it out, I guess. Open a suicide clinic. No, I don't really think that's the answer. Anyway, so I think this is it, right? No cure for futility. I don't remember that one exactly. But there's Puro videos on the will. I just don't quite remember that one. That's alright, I don't have to remember everything. So anyway, this is kind of this should have been a better video. It's just that I kind of lost you just think about this daunting task. These are intelligent people, and they're all over the place. It's like somebody linked to a physics video, like where some guy was like, they polled physicists, and on what interpretation of the two-slit experiment kind of stuff they go with, like Copenhagen or this a Hagen or that a Hagen or whatever, and they're all over the map. I mean, they just can't agree on a single thing, and they tend to go for all these wacky. The wackier the idea, the better. I mean, no one just says, the hidden variable or the unknown variable seems the obvious one. Obvious because quantum mechanics is made out of a concession to that very truth. But that's the other thing. They keep taking Heisenberg, this idea that you can't know something's position and its direction you know, it's velocity at the same. You can't measure both things. You can only measure one or the other. If you try to measure both, yeah, you're fucked because there's no instrumentality that can do that. With these very small, tiny particles, because you know, you can't bounce light off of them. Quite obviously, you can't bounce something faster than they are off of them, and you can't bounce something much smaller than them off of them. So you can't get a sense of them. You can't measure them without completely fucking them up. It's that simple. It's like trying to tell, you know, it's like trying to tell how fast a Volkswagen's going by throwing a Volkswagen at it. That's not going to work. So what was I? Yeah, but even that gets perverted. Because the simple truth is that we can't do it. Not that it doesn't have properties. Not that it isn't in a place and it isn't heading somewhere. It is. Alright, it has a course. It has a place it's going. And it's going there at a certain speed. And that's just the truth. And you fuckers going to keep making shit up like, no, it's not. It has completely undecided. It doesn't know where the hell it is. No. But anyway, so quantum mechanics just says, okay, here, let's take this probability thing. We know it's probably right in this area. And the highest probability is right there in the middle. And the rest is out here in this outside. And as soon as you do that, you create like a wave. Like here's the highest probability is the peak of the wave. And the lowest probability is the base of the wave. And so they create a wave. And that's what they're turning everything into, is some sort of wave. And it's just a wave of our ignorance. And so now they've glorified a wave of ignorance. You know, and called it something, you know, and acknowledged it as a reality. So it's a wave of ignorance. The ignorance is real. The stuff we know isn't real anymore, because now photons are, you know, can tell when we're spying on them, and can think and decide. You know, but the thing that's real is the thing we already invented, knowing it's not real. Knowing we don't know. So ignorance is real, and intelligence, fuck that shit. Just really, fuck. There's nothing to say. So anyway, yeah, I guess I covered it. So there was like Professor Anton said, Antacontavad conference report. Snake Pilskin is Steven, but he's done that from the beginning. He keeps just talking about alphabalism, like, oh yeah, blah, blah. And it's just like, just keep arguing for nothing. And he concedes in the text in his videos, I don't drink that much. Yet he makes videos glorifying drinking. I mean, it's all deception and fraud. Again, it's just more bullshit. You know, just pile on more layers of confusion and nonsense, because no one can say anything straight or honest. You gotta use, Professor Anton's just loaded with a bunch of bullshit words and concepts, and it's all to say what? Just get along. Little doggy. No, fuck you. This is stupid. And you fuckers should have, and that's the other thing, you know, I think Anaconda used the word intellectual integrity or honesty. And it's just, you know, it just makes you want to, it's like Hitler talking about justice. That's just so insane. What is honest about pretending your life is meaningful? Just pretending. Just pretend you're not ugly. Pretend you're not fat. Pretend you're not stupid. Pretend you're not going to die. Pretend the game is worth playing. Pretend you're somehow not going to need more tomorrow. Pretend you're not afraid. Pretend you're... I mean, why just do all this fucking pretending? And call that honesty? How can pretending possibly be being honest? And all of this is just pretense. I just hate this planet. I do. I hate it. I hate this fucking place. You people are just so infinitely hateable. Because when you grow a brain, all you do is plant it back in the dirt. I mean, it's a sad irony, right? It's just you grow enough brain to actually have something happen in here, and then the happening is you just try to make do. Gotta come up with a metaphor for that. Yeah, I mean, my brain just came up with the Shakespearean, you know, the rose fades and dies, but that's not good enough. I mean, you know, There's just no point in the bloom of intelligence, of knowledge, of enlightenment, as Fred used the word enlightenment. No point in blooming that flower if you can't make it do something better than shoot out a little seed of ignorance. Fuck. Well, I'll think on it. Yeah, I just don't have any. I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm just totally out of give a fuck. There's this. I mean, I should just make videos to Jay. I mean, me and Jay just talk about how, god damn, we really are in a shitty hole here, aren't we? Yeah, these people are nuts. They are totally whacked. And, yeah, this is, it's really quite depressing. Anyway, let's see if we can find a string somewhere and pull it. Maybe tied to the moon. Yeah, moon string. Find a cork and let the air out of this balloon of bullshit. Anyway. I just faded away. Yeah. So, keep on marching in your little walk the fence parade.